All right, howdy, folks, and welcome to Gridiron Live. Hope everyone is having a good Friday evening. It is, what is it? Today is the 30th, so that is one more day until the week one of college football proper. So, for anybody that's watching college football, we only have one day left. Big game tomorrow for Texas A&M. They're playing Notre Dame at home, so I'll definitely be watching that game tomorrow. But tonight, we're going to be playing. Well, first off, welcome back to the couch. We're going to be playing NFL 2K5, getting back to the Redskins franchise. For anyone that watched last time, we were having some bugs with the timeouts at the end of the game for some reason, and I figured out what the issue was. That was actually because for some reason the coach mode, if you call timeouts when there's 2 minutes left, for some reason the game gets stuck. I don't know why, but it's in NFL 2K5. I think it's in NFL 2K3, which leads me to believe that it's probably in 2K4, and it was definitely in NCAA 2K3. So for some reason, the coach mode is a little bit bugged. But the easy fix is to just toggle it on and off real quick, as I found out while playing the game on my Steam Deck. But enough rambling. Let's see. Yeah, so more Redskins right after this.
The right to bear arms is guaranteed in the Constitution, sir.
We're going to hold on to him by the nose, and we're going to kick him in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of him all the time, and we're going to go through him like crap through a goose.
Roger Vick pounded his way for 11 yards and a touchdown after taking.
We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. We're going to murder those lousy Hun bastards by the bushel.
Alrighty, folks. So, let's see. Last game was against Pittsburgh, and we lost that 14-17. We have Philadelphia next. So a little bit of a rivalry there between the Eagles and the Redskins. Let's take a quick look at the front office. I don't remember there being any major issues. We do have Brett Favre. Got Simpson and Aguilar. Looks like Favre is going on the decline a little bit here. I believe he's like a low 90 or like a 94, I think, in the base game. So this is, I think, 3 seasons forward. So him being an 89, that means that he's on his way down. So in the coming seasons, we'll have to keep an eye on that. We got Portis. Portis is also on his way down. He starts out in the, I think, low to mid 90s. So that's another, not a problem right now, but eventually it will be. But I think we're all set. No cap room issues. I think we're good. All right, we'll just go ahead and go into the next game. Now, my favorite uniform is the one with the Spearhead logo on the helmet. I usually go with the 65 to 67 one. But I'd really like the really saturated colors of the 2003 alternate. That one is very nice. But they don't have it in white, so Away wears white. So we're gonna wear these.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, the event finally bought the farm.
Let's see if I can turn my TV down.
Lincoln Financial Field.
Don't need to pick it up on the mic.
Redskins, Eagles. Now.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Hi, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Lincoln Financial Field. My partner in crime is Pete.
So what I've been doing to kind of
This game
move through the season a little bit quicker is I play the first half, and depending on what happens, I'll just submit the rest of the way. If it's a really close game, then I'll keep playing it. At least that's what I've been doing on the Steam Deck. If you guys don't have a Steam Deck, I know they're expensive. I got lucky, and this was a hand-me-down. But it's a great console for emulation, especially the PlayStation 2. I play 2K5 on here, all the classic football games, sports games on there, and it looks great on the Steam Deck. My controller is off for some reason.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Akers boots the opening kickoff. Holland
And it's a rainy day here in Philadelphia, so I don't know if that really affects the passing or like fumbles or anything.
Let's go down to Susie Colber, who has an update on the weather conditions. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Well, this rain shower has pretty...
So, how do we flip the skills? There we go. I'm used to the PS2 controls. So Goodwin is actually a hair faster. He's got more agility, much less break tackle, lower catching, the same route running, same ball security, and he's got better run blocking. So in a lot of ways, they're pretty even. And my wide receivers are not the strongest right now. They are really fast, though. At least Mr. Wade here is pretty quick. And Coles, he's definitely the centerpiece.
pretty much soaked everything down here. Players, trainers, coaches, and
But
especially
in good old-fashioned,
grass is
we'll just start off with a run.
slippery, muddy mess. Let's send it back to you. Dan?
Susie, thank you. The Redskins offense will start this drive at the 31-yard line. Portis gets the call again and gets past the line. Brought down at the 34.
So the Xbox version has better textures, but I don't know if it's just my TV, but it really doesn't look that great right now. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
We'll see if we can get the tight end up there. And who was that? 81? Is that Coles?
Brett Favre makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Third and long, and they get the big play.
That was Hicks.
What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Let's see what the ground gives us here. Or Portis, I mean.
Down and gains about 3 yards.
I lean a lot towards the run, but sometimes you kind of have to air it out a little bit more. Oh,
Takes him down back at the 47.
Dahani Jones targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, once he
let's see. We're on the left side.
get free regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers.
We'll try a play action here. I was looking for something that went towards the left side. Let's see. Oh, he catches it.
And the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Let's see. So one of the cool things I like about playing these playing NFL 2K5 in the franchise mode is that you can see where like iconic players like Brett Favre, for example, where they end up. Like sometimes he ends up at the Browns, sometimes he ends up somewhere else, and it's kind of a fun little fantasy football thing to do. So we got another pass to Wade here. It's almost intercepted.
Incomplete.
Sheldon Brown is a defensive player that can keep up with anybody. Sixth-year man out of South Carolina. He has the cover skills, sure, but it's his speed that separates him from the rest.
Third down, 13 yards to go.
I'm hoping the wide receiver on the left side gets open. And it's intercepted.
Tackled at the 36.
Mike Eccles is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions. He's playing for the defense, people. That rain has really
Yeah, sometimes the AIQB just
that time the D was the big winner.
seems like their decision making is not always the greatest. Because he threw it into double coverage. Just seems like, I mean, I don't even think that was a primary receiver. He really had someone open in the middle, I think. I think this was a primary receiver. Maybe, I don't know. He was definitely open right here. I don't know. You do have to pay attention a little bit more to who the primary receivers are when you're in coach mode, because I'm assuming that has a little bit more impact on who the QB ends up picking as his target.
This drive at their 36-yard line. some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, you can see the injuries that they've racked
I didn't get a lot of programming done today. I did a little bit in the morning,
to get those who are
maybe like 3 or 4 hours,
but injuries are going to happen. There's just no way around it.
but I had to do some family stuff.
In double coverage, keep getting him the ball.
Actually had a I had to go to a restaurant, and it was only a mile away. It was like a mile and a half. So I actually just walked there, which for some reason it felt longer on the way there than on the way back. But I mean, I usually walk twice a day anyway, so I got about the same amount of walking in there and back. Although walking in congested roads and like dense urban areas is it's kind of confusing.
McNabb throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jeremiah Trotter came in and got a hand on that football.
They're gonna go 3 wide.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense misses.
I guess we'll go nickel.
Second down.
That's usually my go-to. For 3 wide, I usually go nickel. There we go.
One man to beat, runs out at the 47.
McNabb tossing his helmet.
It's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here.
See, McNabb threw that into double coverage, basically, right?
Away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
Was anyone else open? Let's see. I mean, it seems like he was probably open. He's probably open if he could throw it over the, I guess, the linebacker here, or maybe, yeah, the linebacker, or whoever number 33 is. I know that was a safety, maybe. Yeah, so he's open right here. Just makes you wonder, you know, playing this game for so long, you kind of see all the chinks. Again, this might be just because that was a primary receiver. I don't know, but seems like this guy would have maybe been the better option. Of course, if this was an EA game, this guy probably would have jumped up eight feet into the air and caught the ball.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. The Redskins.
But even with how old the game is, it still has a better overall package than a lot of other games.
7-yard line. Portis picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up second down.
Do you guys remember when football games tried to do world building? Like, obviously this game had the weekly wrap-up show and the draft previews and all that stuff. And even the Maddens of the time had their own kind of take on that, like with the Tony Bruno show and other forms of in-game media. But man, it just seems like they've gotten so lazy or complacent, or just no reason to It's a good run. I don't know why people still buy Madden.
Clinton Portis sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
I don't know who the whales are that keep buying it.
And they squeak it past the first down.
Just don't get it.
Knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
I like a weak side run here. Doo-doo-doo. Good block there, but we still got picked up. Yeah. Number 77 is too far away to make that block.
Portis played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to.
But we are on the left side of the field now. Do we have a good play action here? I do like that out route to Millie.
Second down with the tight end right.
We'll give that a shot.
Favre passes this one after the play action, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Okay.
Brett Favre
3rd and 5.
receiver with 2 defenders near him, but the pass clicked and they'll move the ball.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
We'll try something shallow. Oof.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
All right, we're close enough for a field goal.
Goal unit is on the field.
Hopefully we don't miss.
Hall,
And we missed.
yard attempt, and badly misses this
Man.
one to the right.
John Hall sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick, and it's no good. Hard to be accurate.
We're just going to chalk that up to the sweaty ball. All right, 2 wide receivers. 2 tight ends.
The Eagles have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Jones grabs the bullet, and he's just barely.
Jones has a small crowd of defenders working him, and yet still makes the catch.
There's the catch, and there were 3 guys around him.
They say bad things come in threes, but that didn't seem like that was bad.
Let's see.
Annoying, but definitely not bad.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds.
What do you guys think of the Philadelphia Eagles uniform? Me personally, I like the Kelly green ones a lot more. I'm usually a fan of like the more or the less saturated uniform colors. Kind of like when the Rams went from their yellow and blue to like that gold and navy blue. And so we saw a lot of teams do that in the 90s. Like the Broncos, they went from that bright orange and blue to that more desaturated color that they wear today. Saw that with the Rams. You saw that with the Eagles. Basically, when they switched from Kelly green to I think they call this midnight green or something like that. And I guess not really with the Bucks. Well, the Buccaneers were like white, yellow, and orange. So I guess they had brighter colors. But, I mean, they kind of switched to... I'm kind of torn because I do like what they switched to, but I think the white, yellow, and orange kind of had a charm to it. It was a little hard to look at, but I think I don't know, it just had a charm to it. But I kind of wish the Eagles would go back to wearing Kelly green. And I know they do wear it sometimes, but it would be cool if they went full time Kelly green.
Walt Harris manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy.
They're gonna go 3 wide.
And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
Let's throw one linebacker at the quarterback.
Westbrook picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
I don't think I got it in time. Boom. All right. But now they're going to go 4 wide. Kind of scared to go dime because that leaves the middle a little too thin for my liking. God dang it. Well, they're definitely in field goal range now. Little sidearm action. Ooh, that probably would have been a touchdown. That was close.
Brian Westbrook had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down, goal to go.
All right, let's throw 2 linebackers at the quarterback.
Fowler makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Now they're going to go 4.
Came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure.
Now we're taking a chance here.
McNabb unloads this
Ooh, they drop it.
It falls incomplete.
Walt Harris had superb coverage.
Was that Terrell Owens?
It was incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. And the field goal is on the field. They take the lead.
David Akers kicks a soggy football here, but he's on target. And the kick's good.
I think I'll play one more quarter of this game.
Field goal puts them in the lead.
And then we'll hand it off to the assistants.
Let's see if they can build on that slight lead in the second half.
Akers rockets this one deep. Smooth downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense takes the field with the clock at 17. Goodwin gets the call on first down and takes it upfield. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Goodwin played smart.
Oops. So watch. I'll call a timeout here. And it's probably going to do this thing where it just stays on this frame. Yeah, so there's that. So before I thought the game was just lost. But if I come over here to coach mode, I turn it off. Oh, and we're back. I don't know why it's like that, but I think it's pretty much in every 2K football game. At least as far back as 2K3. Do we want to do something crazy here? I mean, we don't have to. Delay of game. Yeah, we don't have to do anything crazy. Do they have any halfback passes? Yes, they do.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Never know.
Portis takes it off.
Oh, he's done.
And runs
Oh,
into traffic.
look at that.
Catches this one and tries to get free. Eventually runs out at the 42.
I thought that was a disaster, but it turned out to be okay. For some reason, the defender didn't tackle there.
Turns on the juice.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
I need to get my backup QB into that HB slot.
With a small lead, 3-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol.
Gotta watch the halftime show, of course.
Report. Boomer?
The full motion halftime show.
Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Redskins should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Mike Eccles would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Eagles towards the end of the first quarter. Gary Brackett shows some great awareness here as he gets himself in a position to pick this.
I really wonder why Madden hasn't really done a halftime show. It's not because they can't do it. It's because I guess they don't want to. They don't have to. They can just repackage the hit stick and resell it to you.
Really no contest. Hicks has played like a man possessed. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. And today's
But even if you watch like a real football game,
sound.
they kind of don't do that style of halftime show anymore. I don't know if that was just like an ESPN thing, but even in real life, they don't really have that style of halftime show anymore, which sucks. If I were ESPN, I would definitely find a replacement for Chris Berman. You can't replace Chris Berman, but find some kind of successor or heir as kind of the voice of football or the voice of pro football or whatever.
Gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
Maybe I just don't watch enough. I don't even know if they have a show like NFL Primetime anymore. I know they brought it back for a little while, which is kind of cool to see. You know, Chris Berman and Tom Jackson again.
Gets the handoff and searches
But it was short-lived, because you know they're getting up there in age, and they can't do it forever. But it was cool to see them again. What am I looking for? I don't know. Ran out of time.
Down, 5 yards to go. Catches the bullet out left, and they
There's the catch Terrell Owens was looking for. That's another thing I don't like about 2K5 was the generic faces. They did okay on some of them, but they get pretty cringy when they start changing the skin tones on the same face. Because some guys just straight up look like they're wearing blackface, which, you know, looks uncanny, to say the least.
McNabb throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Brian Westbrook looked like he was in the perfect position.
They're going one wide.
He just couldn't do it. He was wide open to boot. Incomplete.
Oh, right into him.
There's a bunch here, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brian Westbrook. There's Andy Reid.
Not going to let them get back to the line here. Look how he just rolls into the backfield and just lays out the ball.
Was Andy Reid ever skinny? I wonder.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
McNabb throws
Oof.
and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
The defense said no this time.
Cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
The defense forces 4th down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther.
I never liked the way these rain games look.
gets the snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 27.
Holland delivered the ball and
All right.
pretty quickly that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Redskins will start this first play of
I
the
would love to score a touchdown on this drive.
Portis carries it past scrimmage and gains about 3 yards. 2nd down from the shotgun.
All right, we're going to go for all the marbles here on 2nd down. And we got it.
Sideline and is well past.
Hicks has some company on this play, but he still makes the catch. That's good concentration and focus.
Good play action.
Oh, maybe they should have triple covered him there.
A bit of a lucky throw there.
And they will move the chains.
Great execution.
Portis gets the toss and runs into traffic.
That little weak toss doesn't seem to work very often.
He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Let's see if Hicks can give us the magic here. Oh,
Makes the catch out to the left and
another catch by Hicks.
a whole lot more.
Brett Favre rolled the dice by targeting a receiver with 2 defenders near him. But the pass clicked and they'll move the ball.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a 1st down. 1st down, 1 man down.
All right, I think we're in field goal range.
Jones tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dhani Jones not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and Demolished it too. Big hit.
Do we have anything going towards the sideline?
Starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Little short pass here. Or maybe not.
And he's got the first down. And
Was that Hicks again?
more.
Or was that Wade?
Wade is swinging
Yeah, that was Wade.
on this play, but still covers
That's our 99 speed wide receiver.
skill. You can't coach that.
All right, we'll go 0 tight ends, hopefully to lighten the box up a little bit.
Portis carries it for the 12th time and heads out right. Tackled at the 10.
Clinton Portis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take
Let's see what we got.
hoping for more.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Eagles with a small lead, 3-0.
Let's see, might end up playing this whole game.
Second down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Come on.
Portis
He
gains
outran his blockers a little bit there.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
He's going to throw it.
Oof.
Hicks had that ball in his
That happened just like the last play without the catch. I wish they had the option to run here. Be like an RPO almost. I think 40 probably would have been a better throw. Yeah. The wide receiver definitely took the defender away, so that would have been a good decision to run if that was programmed in, but I don't think it is.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Let's see if Hall can make this one.
Hall with a 24-yarder.
There we go.
This one is up and
John Hall had little trouble pooching this.
We'll take the points.
there's the signal, and we're ready. Hall booms a beauty here. Williams decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 18.
Williams got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Eagles stalled early last drive, and
Give me a second. I need to check the audio.
they'll start at their own 18-yard line. Upshaw gets the sack way back at the 13.
Sounded like the audio was off. But it's good.
Regan Upshaw gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have
Oh, nice.
You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence.
Okay.
You're not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That'll be
So they're going to go 2 wide. We'll give him the old weak blast. There we go. 2 sacks in a row. McNabb's a little slow to get up.
Behind the line of scrimmage, that's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh yeah, that's a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
So now they're going to go 4 wide.
Quarterback in this game.
Oh, you can say that again. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Packers and Bears.
Third down, empty back.
Titans lose to the Rams.
Motion.
Vikings beat the Lions. Whew.
Smith didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
In their own end zone.
Lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Higgins takes the long snap and punts it away. Holland fields the punt at the 50. Brought down.
They never call a fair catch, which is odd.
Room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't
You'd think they would.
nice punt.
All right, we got 3 minutes. We're already at midfield, so that's good.
The Redskins offense
We'll butter them up with a weak side run, and then we'll try a rollout play action.
Portis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field.
Donnie Jones, he's down.
Pass the information along to you.
Let's see. We'll actually run again. Hopefully we'll gash him a little bit more. Nope.
Tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
May targeted the ball carrier early.
All right.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He
Test out the old rollout here.
played against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You gotta guess
And we got it.
situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Coles catches it over the middle.
Lavernius Cole.
Very, very tight window there.
Defenders on his case.
I just don't know why the throw was made into triple coverage.
Hey, it worked.
Yes, it did. The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
We got 2 minutes. Closer to 3. Some good blocking. Almost a 1st down.
And that will bring up 2nd down. Second down with the tight end right.
I do like this run play a lot. Oh, they shifted.
Portis has his number called on
Yeah.
down and will lose about a yard here.
Darwin Walker was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
All right, the 2-minute warning. What do we got? We're going to try a play action here.
Stopped at 2 minutes. Favre rifles this one.
All day to throw and a touchdown pass to Coles.
Lavernius Cole has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
Nice.
First touchdown.
All right, that puts, or we're about to be up by 7.
End zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself and he usually meets it.
Now the point after, and
And we missed the extra point.
What in the world? You don't see this much. And if you did, there would be a lot of kickers looking for work. Watch this. Whip. No good.
Is Hall really that bad?
the ref gets the signal.
I mean, he's like in the 80s.
Hall
It's probably just the weather. Just blame the weather. It's fine.
Decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 21.
Avon Coburn took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Eagles start this drive of the game from well in their own territory.
9-3. You don't see those type of scores much much
Westbrook catches it in the flat
anymore.
to stop the clock.
Brian Westbrook had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
3 wide.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:49. McNabb rifles it out left side and the catch.
The Eagles can still win this if they score a touchdown. So I have to be a little bit more.
First down, tight end to the left.
A little bit more cautious.
4 wideouts versus nickel coverage. Let's see who wins this one.
Owens.
Dang.
The heater left sideline, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. McNabb zips it to the
Come on. Is that Owens again?
well past the markers for a first down. First down, 2 receivers to the left.
Now they're in field goal range.
No good, incomplete.
And Lewis tried to snag that one across the middle, but it doesn't happen.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down.
Come on. Oh, and a flag.
The catch is made well past the markers for
Just give them the first down.
number 28, defense. The penalty is declined. Westbrook has his number called on first down, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Come on now. Defense did so well the whole game.
McNabb throws a bullet, and they can't
3rd and 5. Now they're going to go 4 wide, of course.
Third down, 4 yards to go.
Whew.
Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
They're probably going to go for it here. They have to. Come on.
McNabb
Shit. To Owens. And Hall's going to screw us with the missed extra point.
Donovan McNabb throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Peter, they've tied it up, and now they can take the lead on the point after.
This is a big kick coming up. Should be easy to pull off, but
Please miss it.
nothing is a gimme in the NFL.
God.
The point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready.
Well, the good news is that we can win with a field goal. The bad news is that it's raining
Downs this in the end zone.
and there's only 35 seconds.
The Redskins will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 35.
Interception chance pretty high. We'll call a timeout. And then we got to do this whole dance.
Take their first timeout. First down, the clock is stopped at 30.
30 seconds. Almost at midfield.
Favre makes the throw after the play action fake, and it's tipped.
Okay, luckily the clock is stopped.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Oof. We'll take that.
The Redskins will take a timeout. That's their second.
Okay, so let's see. One more good play. Nice. And the Eagles take a timeout for me. That's nice. Okay, so we'll keep it on the ground. And try not to mess this up. Maybe center it a little bit.
Receiving yards there. That will help your fantasy team.
Portis chews up 9 yards, and the clock will continue to run.
All right. This is for the win. Come on, Hall. You can't be this bad today.
Hall from 28 yards out, and
There we go.
Simpson handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
what a way to end the game, and what a way to be a hero.
Hall making up for some earlier mistakes.
Good to be a kicker in these situations.
And that is going to do it.
We wouldn't have been under that pressure if he would have made the earlier kicks, but he made it then, so whatever. We'll take the win 12-10.
Until next time.
And we got to watch the post-game show, of course.
All right, gang. Great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Redskins stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Donovan McNabb connected with his man on this one. Brett Favre would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a short 25-yard.
Is it loud enough? I feel like the game audio is kind of low.
3-all. Brett
I'll
Favre
turn it up a little bit.
would deliver a
Hopefully,
strike on this one.
I know I'm the loudest talker ever, so just
McNabb would find his target.
let me know if I'm too loud.
Touchdown for the Eagles. Eagles up 10-9. Brett Favre connected with
Oh, we got someone in the chat. What's he saying? Julius Cruz says hello. How's it going?
Skins squeaked out a win 12-10. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big time.
We just beat the Eagles 12-10 on a last-second field goal.
Thank you, Chris. carry your team today. You may have the ingredient your team needed to pull out a win here. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
I have to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. You know,
Why aren't player interviews in sports games?
those guys often get overlooked, and they bring it every game. I think their hustle was a big part of us coming out on top today.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for watching the NFL on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next
Doing good, says Julius. Well, that's good. All right, let's take a look at the stats real quick. Favre was 11 to 15, 73. We're not a really high passing type of team most of the time, but I mean 11 out of 15, that's pretty efficient. 73%, almost 200 yards, 13 per attempt. A lot of play action in there. And only 50 rushing, which all right. All right, so we beat the Eagles. We'll finish. Yeah, we'll watch the Sports Center segment. Why not? And we'll probably just play the first half of the next game. Because I wasn't really intending to play the full game, but
I'm Chris Berman.
it was close, so I had to do it.
In our first game this week, we had the Dolphins stroll away with a 14-point win.
Dolphins.
Long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Raiders pick up win number 2. Joey Galloway stepped it up this week and gave his team some
Bills 1-4. Nobody tell Habo.
Hampton nabbed 2 touchdown passes and helped his Patriots beat the Panthers.
Tom Brady.
Redskins, Eagles.
Oh, here's our game.
The Panthers. Mike Eccles was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Redskins win this one by
It just looks like a saved replay. I don't know why they didn't have the broadcast cam on that one.
We had the Colts lose by 6 points. Up in Ford Field, we had the Lions lose
Randy
by 6
Moss,
points.
Dante Culpepper.
Rams had over 100 return yards in their victory at the Edward Jones Dome. Giants, Steelers. Dome. Allison's in the backfield. The ball is at the 40-yard line. And the lead man through throws a block. Shakes off one tackle. Bounces outside it. Now it's a foot race. The 10, the 5, touchdown. To win this by the final score of 31-17. The Cardinals won on the road and will head into their bye week on a high note. The Bengals win yet again this week.
Bengals 5-0.
Standing NFC rivalry, we had the Packers pick up their 3rd win of the season. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Mo Collins is on the move.
Mo Collins.
He thought he'd get, but a good deal nonetheless. 2 years.
So we'll be facing off this guy
Broncos.
next week.
Chargers.
Thought he'd
Morrison is at the opponent's 29-yard line. He swings out.
Looks like Russell Wilson there.
Look at
Left-handed,
it. The defense
black QB number 3.
Touchdown. The Chargers win this one by the final score of 28-27. And in our final game, we had the Saints come away victorious. So,
Saints.
we can look here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my prime time player.
Prime time.
That'll do
Who
it.
will remain undefeated.
And thanks so much for joining us.
Is Chicago 5-0? Or was that someone else? I just forgot. No. That was the Bengals I was thinking about. All right. So the Bears are 3-2. think they're the only team that's undefeated. The Bengals. I always like looking at the free agency, see who's available. Never know what you might find. Got Phillip Rivers, Quincy Carter, Billy Kelly. Parks. Tuia Sosopo. He must be from whatever those islands are called, I forget. Jesse Palmer, James Harper, Cordell Stewart, Lloyd Dean. That guy just looks sun-baked. Oh, there's Chris Redman. Sometimes he's available, and sometimes he's not. Like, sometimes he gets scooped up. Other times you can get him on the cheap. He's a decent backup. You know, nothing to write home about. Marquee PC Gaming says, "What's up? How's it going?" Just looking. Texas A&M. Just looking at the free agents. I don't need anyone necessarily, but it's fun to look. Anything on the trading block? Chromatica. I remember him. It's odd how he doesn't have a position. This guy does. It's weird. There's always kickers on the trading block and punters. You guys ever notice that? Okay, there's a D end. Janikowski. Trade logic is not the best in this game. I think I've had a lot more fun trading in ESPN NBA Tonight 2002. But Marquis says, "Good, I play 2K5 for a living too." Well, I don't play it for a living, but how do you play it for a living? Are there that many people watching? Oops, got a notification. What are they saying? I wanted to look at doesn't that guy look like Tim Tebow? For some reason, he's giving me Tebow vibes. Here's two generics or two fictional players. Jeff Garcia. Brad Johnson. He's not very happy this week in real life. He got to watch his son get injured again in the North Carolina game. Josh McCown. So there was 2 McCowns in the NFL. You got Josh. He's probably the better one out of the main 2. Then you had Luke McCown. But there was a third McCown. I don't think he was ever in the NFL, but he was quarterback at A&M, Randy McCown, back in 1998. I think he had he had some kind of football stint after college, but I don't think he ever made it to the NFL. Fun little trivia there. All right, enough of that. All right, so we play Chicago at Chicago. And we'll actually go with the regulars. So their defense is a straight up 100. That'll be fun. I don't think I've ever seen a 100 rated defense that wasn't the the all-star teams. All right, well.
Hi there.
Somehow they're only 3-2 though.
ESPN. Welcome to Week 6 action in the National Football League. You might think you know who the big teams are this year, but there are a few October surprises out there to watch out for. Washington, Chicago, now.
The fans are finding their way to their seats. Those who really own those seats begin this exciting game. It's Dan Stevens, and welcome to Chicago Field. My colleague here in the commentary booth.
Oh, thank God it's not a rain game.
Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of leading the offense.
Football is just better at night.
Brian Urlacher is among the very top inside linebackers in the game.
Brian Urlacher.
Dropping back into pass coverage for a linebacker. That gives their defense a lot of flexibility when it comes to defending run and pass.
Leading that 100 rated defense.
Another top-tier player, LeVar Arrington, is a terrific outside linebacker. This guy's like a rabid dog on the field once that ball snapped. He gets an excellent read on run plays, and he'll knock over as many guys as he has to get to the ball. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss. Heads it is.
I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit more. Seems like the game is just really quiet. It's like it's not even there.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Edinger kicks it, and we are underway. Smoot decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 20.
Fred Smoot took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Redskins.
Whoops, forgot to switch sides.
Offense takes the field, and they will start.
Let's see what the OC called here. It's a draw and a fumble, and it's recovered by Chicago. Great way to start the game.
Brian Urlacher delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier.
That's backflipping good.
Gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many
3
ways to
wide.
start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Bears want to capitalize.
Yeah,
on the
Bears.
fumble and will start this drive at the 18-yard line. Gage goes in motion. Watts zings it to the right side, and the reception's made at the 9.
David Terrell shows his coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns.
All right, we're gonna go 4-3.
He really beat his man. That was bad coverage.
He's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he
Try to blitz off the edge.
Two wideouts on the field.
Intercepted in the end zone. Wow. A lot of QBs throwing their helmets.
Porter does a fantastic job breaking down the play and knowing where to be to intercept the pass. Having help in the zone really paid off for him.
Boy, that was
All right, well, we get lucky there.
First interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Redskins fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
A lot of motion, and we lost a yard.
Lance Briggs not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
It's weird because on the PS2, you can quick swap your running backs. Seems like it's a little bit of a different process on the Xbox. Let's go for, let's see. That curl's pretty close.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Favre just rifles this
I
one.
don't know what that was.
Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Bobby Gray came in and got a hand on that football.
Marquis says,
For a reception.
I don't play 2K5 every day. I play 2K5 on my PC and upload gameplay to my channel. I play the vanilla 2K5 and the resurrected mod. I actually don't like, I've actually never played the resurrected mod, but I just don't like the way it looks. I could take some of the great visuals of this game, some of the aesthetic qualities, and it tries to make it look modern, and they just kind of mess it up in the process. It's cool that you can play with rosters and that Chris Berman has gray hair, I guess, but I like the base game and everything that it has. That's cool that you can, I mean, I used to do that whole like play games and upload them. It takes a lot of time, and the editing process gets kind of boring, and you just wonder, like, unless you have just like a, you know, spectacular personality in the commentating, it gets kind of dull. So I just kind of opt for live interaction, and then save my my editing chops for smaller videos that are about specific things. But some people make that work, you know, like Coach, or what's his name, Dawkins, Coach Dawkins. I forget what his channel name is. Patrick says, hello folks, how's it going, Patrick? Patrick G Mafia, the OG. I think he was one of the first ones in the Discord server.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down.
It'd be cool if You could have a badge for that.
Howard goes in motion.
Marquis says, I see what you mean.
Smith chews up 4
Yeah, there's only
That brings up
specific channels that can really do something that's like entertaining with a lot of like edited like franchise modes or career modes in sports games.
third down.
Obviously not the expert, does a really good job of editing and, you know, highlighting all the players and making them feel like they're a little bit more than just 3D models on the screen. But it, you know, it takes a lot of skill, a lot of work, and I have to put all that time into making the game that I'm making, so
Justin Gage drew 3 men on the D, but is still able to make the catch. Way to find the hole.
but there's I've seen a few other channels that do okay at that.
For dropping the ball the last time it was thrown his way, Peter, he definitely made sure that he held on to that one.
But I think I'm a bigger fan of the live interaction. Patrick says, how's the games tonight? Well, we played... Who was it? Did I already forget? We played the Eagles. Started off against the Eagles at Philadelphia. It was a low-scoring game. It was tied at 3 in the fourth quarter. Tied at 3 in the fourth quarter. Hold on. God dang it. Tied at 3 in the fourth quarter. Our kicker... No, we score a touchdown, so it goes up to 9-3. The kicker misses the extra point. And it was raining, so maybe that was it. So we're up 9-3. The kicker had missed a field goal earlier in the game. So we left 3 points on the field. The Eagles drive all the way down the field. They score a touchdown. They get the extra point. So it's 10-9. So we have like 35 seconds. We get like 2 or 3 big chunk passes. And then we stop the clock at 2 seconds after a run. And then we give it to the kicker, and thankfully he made it. So we win that game 12-10. Of course, if the kicker had made the earlier kicks, we wouldn't be under that pressure. But he made up for it, I guess, so whatever. We won.
Holland got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out.
Rocky says, "Hail to the Redskins." I think that's what HTTR means.
The Redskins have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they
Sounds like a barn burner, says Patrick. It was an intense game there at the end, but thankfully the Skins pulled it out.
Clean the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his third tackle of the game. Second down.
We tried a couple HB passes just for fun. Ooh. Oh, and this defense is rated 100.
Was a one-man wrecking crew back
Just to make things interesting.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row. And
Patrick says, need to get this one too. Let's go Skins.
out in front, 7-0.
Yeah, so the Bears have a defense rating of 100, but they're only 3-2. The only team that's still undefeated are the Bengals at 5-0. Good catch, but not enough.
Fourth down coming up. Number 2 gets ready to punt pass away.
And we're probably only going to play the first half
Number 2 takes the snap and
just to kind of get through the games a little bit faster.
gets it at the 36. Brought down at the 39.
Justin Gage got swarmed by
I was supposed to sim the second half the last game, but it was too close, so decided to finish it. Too wide. Let's go 4-3.
The Bears offense takes the field and they will start out at their 39-yard line.
Oh, I thought that was a perfect interception.
Terrell had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Calber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Well, after talking with the team doctors, it appears that he's got a broken hand. They're finishing up putting a brace on him, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you, Dan.
Should have saved the game before this, because the Xbox emulator on the 360 is not the most stable, or the backwards compatibility, whatever.
Watts is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's
B. Watts. Now they're gonna go 4 wide, so we'll go dime. A tight end to the left. Oh, that hit his helmet probably. Ineligible receiver.
Ineligible receiver. Number 57, offense. The penalty is declined. Incomplete pass.
We'll have to decline that though, because we want the 4th down.
Maynard lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
The game looks so much better when it's not raining.
And punts it away. Holland fields the punt at the 17. Dragged down at the 29.
Holland did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
Let's see what we got.
The Redskins haven't got much out of their offense recently. And
Browns
get back on track.
beat the Cowboys.
This drive begins at their own 29-yard line. Goodwin picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Whoops.
Well, look at those
We'll go with the play action rollout after this play. Run that ball, says Patrick. There we go. Uh-oh. Is he gone? He's gone. See ya. Clinton Portis. Ooh, that was close.
Clinton Portis gains a lot on this play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything to those blockers, baby. They cleared the path.
That was close.
That will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always
Get the Hogs going.
so far, he's got
Got to see that again. We might see this play on SportsCenter, actually. I'm not sure how much number 82, Wade, interferes with that tackle, or if the defender was going to miss that anyway. He's close. It's one of those situations where they look like they're really close. Well, he probably should have grabbed him here. instead of diving. They're just running so fast.
And one touchdown. Up over 7,000 running yards, as you can see, and that's a great job.
7,000 career rushing yards.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
All right, so we got our 7.
And we're ready.
Chicago defense not looking too tough so far.
Anderson decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 18.
Anderson took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20. So
Who's Portis talking to? Is it his mother or the OC? 3 wide. What are we doing? What are we doing?
The Bears could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 18-yard line. Gage goes in motion.
Number 1.
Porter hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Secondary's been stout so far. They're only going to go 1 wide.
Second down with a split backfield.
Seahawks. Aside from the Redskins, the Seahawks are another team that I like the design of. Not the modern Seahawks, but like the old Seahawks, like the 70s. I think the Seahawks were around in the 70s, I think. Or was it the 80s? I forget when they started. They had cool uniforms like that. That bluish gray was really nice. And then they went ham with the neon green.
Rodgers made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Maynard gets ready to punt.
Yeah, the Seahawks had a really cool color combination that you don't really see too often. Like some of the most commonly used color combinations are like red and white, blue and white.
After that gigantic punt, it was like
But the Seahawks had a really cool mix of colors.
make much of a dent.
And then they just, I feel like they lost that cool look that they had. Probably starting in the,
The Redskins
I don't know, I guess the late 2000s.
and will start this drive at their 43-yard line.
Oh, come on.
And it falls incomplete.
Lavernius Coles lost an almost
The green and blue.
catch there, and as a receiver,
Yeah, it was mostly blue, like it was mostly blue and gray is what it was.
Down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
you can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good
But
call.
then they went like that really dark blue with the neon accents, and I was never a fan of that.
Portis barges off right guard and gains about 3 yards.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
So we're gonna hit this rollout.
Wade didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Weber shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yeah.
You have to
So the 2-minute warning has already been called.
lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Should we sim the rest of this game or finish it out?
Breaks a tackle. Stop at the 28.
David Terrell backed up
The 76 Seahawks
whittling down the
was the new expansion team. Yeah, that was probably what I was thinking of, because I've seen a photo of those original uniforms, and those, I really like those.
The Bears have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do
I went to go outside for some fresh air, and there's a skunk on my lawn. I went back inside. Yeah, the skunks have a way of ruining whatever they're next to, if you haven't noticed already.
And that brings up second down.
Best to stay inside. Patrick says sim. Boom.
Carry and ends up losing about 3.
LeVar Arrington
3rd and 8.
ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Don't know how friendly the 100 rated defense will be on paper in the fast sim. But we're gonna find out. Nice.
That will bring up 4th down.
So our defense gets to stop. So we're gonna call a timeout here.
The Redskins want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout.
Oh, I didn't do it. Well, you missed it earlier, Patrick. We called the timeout, and you know it did the thing, and all we have to do is turn off coach mode and then turn it back on.
Tackled at the 33.
Holland didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he could
Okay.
respond to that really nice punt.
The Redskins stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see.
Patrick G Mafia for 2 Canadians says, "Go Skins." Thanks, Patrick. Always appreciated.
The clock will continue to run.
Mike Brown forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the Redskins got the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead.
We'll just, let's see, let the clock wind down.
Favre throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not
Okay, so we get one more shot.
complete.
Clinton Portis had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
The incompletions keep piling up.
We'll
and
just,
here in the
we'll just do a run.
It doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Portis gets the call on 3rd down,
And that's gonna do it. So we'll go ahead and simulate to the end. Is that a tie? Do they still have ties back in 2004? I guess so. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen a tie in my time playing this game. That's incredible. That's old-fashioned. Total yards 80. Just defense the whole game. Or did I? Oh wait. Is that a tie? I don't know. Something weird going on. I have no idea. 2, 3, 1. Oh, yeah, yeah. I didn't even see my record. Yep, that's a tie. Okay. Wow. So they played the entire overtime period, no score. All right, well, there you go. We'll finish the rest of that week. We got to watch Sports Center, of course. Three, 3-1 isn't bad. Well, yeah, you can still go to the playoffs at 500, 8-8.
Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Browns win by
If you're
a
lucky.
9-point margin. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Panthers pick up their first win of the year. Peyton Manning had another fantastic.
I want to see our
victory, kept his
replay.
landmark stats alive. Tim Couch threw for a ton of touchdowns and helped his Packers beat the Chiefs. Redskins.
There it is.
Bears. Packers. Clinton Portis got the football here, and you know what? This was
Yep.
all individual effort.
Told you guys they were going to show this play.
Wanted to win this by the final score of 7-7.
I don't like that it looks like a replay, though. They need to have the broadcast cam.
We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Damian Robinson is on the move, as you see. As he accepts
Damian
a
Robinson.
offer from his current club. 4 years, $2.9 million.
Damn. Don't tell me this is messing up. Ooh. This is why I like emulators. God dang it. Guess what we get to do? Man. I don't think any of that saved. So what we're going to have to do now is sim to get the same results record-wise. Obviously, we're not going to tie again 2 times in a row. But God dang it. Man, that sucks. That blows. I don't know if it's my copy of the game or if it's just the crappy backwards compatibility. I actually have 2 copies of this game on Xbox. I have all my sports games in here. It had this slow startup last time too. I don't think I'll be... Man. Yeah, here's my other copy of the game on Xbox. Right there. I don't know if they're just scratched or what. That sucks. I really should get an original Xbox to play these games natively, because the backwards compatibility is kind of iffy. 3-3 is fair. Alright. Let's go ahead and load up Franchise 1. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. So we won the first one, so okay, there's a win. Let's go ahead and save that. The crap I gotta deal with. If it's not freezing after timeouts, it's freezing during the sports center. Classic franchise 1, yep. Don't even have the patience to name it something memorable. Alright. I'm gonna try that game one more time. Chicago's defense is tough on paper, so it's going to be hard. That was actually pretty close. We'll have to take that. What do you think, Patrick? Should we take that L or sim it again? Does the game owe us a win after freezing? 3-3 was fair. We have the Falcons after this. Take the L. Okay. Take the L. Bengals are not undefeated in this universe. Alright, so we'll save that. Gotta remember to save after every game. Alright. Alright, well. I seem to remember it getting frozen on Sports Center like the first time I played this a couple weeks ago. That Sports Center is kind of scaring me now. Alright, now we're up against the Falcons. Now their defense looks pretty weak. I mean, ours isn't too far behind. But theirs is a 67 versus our offense of 87. So hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that. Let's see. The CPU won 2 sims in a row. It's fair. I think so. Because we didn't win the game, but at the same time we didn't lose it, so... Hmm. Or 4 is possible. Well, I'm expecting to win this game.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN.
Any team with a weak defense like that, I feel good against.
Week 7 of the NFL comes your way. We've got our own version of a fall classic lined up for you here. Atlanta, Washington.
Do the Falcons still have Vic? I wonder.
Those who really own those seats as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and greetings from Washington Field. Mr. Peter O'Keefe is in the booth with me as always, and Peter, we have some different coaching.
Such great-looking stadiums for the PS2.
Coach Mora, he's a coach Coach puts a lot of emphasis on stopping the run, and it's something that his team typically
One of my favorite things about the 2K football games is that
he's all about running the ball.
their player models looked fantastic.
Well, all right, Peter.
And I've said this before, but I can't stress it enough.
First, the coin toss.
The player models in Madden and in other games, but particularly in Madden, basically any EA football game on the PS2, they just had that cartoony bobblehead look. And I don't know why they never fixed that. These actually look like players, like humans, instead of cartoon characters. Hell, 989 Sports, Sony had better player models than Madden, than EA.
To begin the game. Jenkins decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 18. A nice day for football, and ESPN
Okay.
will tell us if it will stay that way. Susie?
Thanks, Dan.
That looks like Michael Vick.
Busy day today, but it probably isn't enough to affect kicks or throws that much. Dan?
Thanks, Susie. The Falcons send their
And he gets things started off with an air ball.
at their own 18-yard line.
Let's see.
Fly a risky throw into double coverage, but it fell incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down.
I don't think he runs as often as he did in real life.
Dunn picks up about 2, and that will bring up third down. Third down, 7 yards to go.
Oh, they're going to go empty.
It's like an even matchup out there. 5 receivers, defense is countering with a nickel.
Dang it.
There's the bullet, and they get the
I think the game lied to me because it said 4 wide.
Price squeezed by 2 defenders on this
But then they
play.
come out in 5.
With the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he
I'm
has
pretty sure the game just lied to me.
the best banging heads there.
There's a handoff. No gain. Patrick says, contain Vic. Good thing if he doesn't run. Yeah, the AI doesn't really run a lot with the QB. They definitely run more than in a game like Game Day. Because they don't run at all in Game Day, really. Dang it.
Over the middle and gets past the markers for a first down. It looks like
Oh.
yeah, we've got an injury down on the field.
Bye.
As soon as we hear anything,
There
we'll be sure to
there
pass
goes
the
Vic.
information along to you.
Okay, so I guess we don't have to worry about that for the time being. Did he get hit? Let's see. I'm assuming he did. Who hit him? Rodgers. Well, he seemed fine. Guess he felt it later.
First down, just a single receiver on the field. Moore throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 45. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Wow, well, they're going to be running now.
Here we've got the injuries that have accrued over the season, and let me tell you, each one of these
Probably so. Let's see. I don't think. Is there an easy way to look at their roster? I don't think so. Nah.
These are a fact of life in the NFL. You have to push on and field the best team possible.
Right shoulder to the right knee.
The receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
That was close.
Picks up maybe 11.
Moore had no trouble singing that one past the secondary. It was one heck of a throw.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a third and critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter.
3rd and 1.
They can pull it off.
We're not going to sell out on this one.
Dunn gets the call on 3rd down and heads left.
Ward Dunn stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
I do wish we could see
Chambers goes in motion.
like a little bit more of the violence of the sport. Not because I have bloodlust or anything, but because it's part of the game, you know? I feel like they not too much back during this time, but I feel like definitely now they're a lot more aware of how like injuries look and all that stuff. But they definitely sanitize it a lot more. That's one thing I don't like about being licensed, is that you have to go along with all their PR demands.
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's torn his calf muscle. They're icing the injury in an effort to ease the pain, but it doesn't seem to be that effective. The official word on his return, doubtful.
Oh, I see what it said. It said 4 wide and 1 tight end. I read that as 1 running back, and 4 wide receivers. Oh, he got it. Touchdown. Watch Crumpler.
Fearless Price is matched up well with the defense on this one, but is able to stay 1 step ahead for the completion. It's worth another look here. Oh yeah, the D might want to put more men on him next time.
What was the defender doing? Definitely feel like he could have jumped in front of that. But
That's his first touchdown of the day.
well,
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches.
good tackle, 59.
For himself, he usually meets it.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Feely kicks it off.
All right, here's our shot.
Back at the 2. Dragged down at the 28.
Holland was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Redskins will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Portis takes his first carry of the game and maybe picks up 1 on.
Should have kept going to the right side.
Good job of lining up his man and then pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Scott makes a play on this and
That was scary.
Brian Scott managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
All right, we're gonna go play action.
They try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that
Bit of an obvious passing situation.
Play action and
4th and 3
that will bring up 4th down.
on our own 35. Not a smart move to go for it.
got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Number 2.
Need to put some trust in Brett.
Number 2 gets the ball
Yeah, he probably didn't have the best series of play calls there.
Fields the punt at the 24. Tackled at the 31.
D'Angelo Hall got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Falcons had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Chambers goes in motion.
Need to do a better job of setting up that play action.
Dunn will get the carry on first down and picks up a couple.
I wonder how much of a difference those defensive line stunts really makes.
Dunn takes it off the toss.
Get him.
Passes the line. Stopped at the 37. And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Falcons are out in front, 7-0.
Get some zone blitzing going. Whoops, that's not what I wanted at all.
Moore zings it to the right side, and they can.
Moore makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the two defenders.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific
Yeah.
day so far.
I tend to play a little softly on defense. I forget to blitz.
One touchdown.
Jenkins goes in motion. Dunn will get the handoff and picks up.
Good tackle there by the D lineman. Or was that a linebacker?
Work done. Just hasn't.
Too wide.
Dunn gets the call again, and
3rd and 7.
Work done. Howard forward with the football.
So this is the empty set.
Blocking.
So this, I have to go dime here.
Very long.
not a lot of room on that play. It'll be third down.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you
Yeah,
win.
Jeremiah Trotter, he's a linebacker.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
3 on 2.
Goes in motion. Price
Luckily they missed that one.
falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Morton was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route.
It's a must-win. They spanked the Ravens.
Seemed like the defense read that one from
Who's spanking the Ravens?
forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Moore gets ready to punt this away. Moore gets the snap and names this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 14.
Chris Moore did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off
All right.
inside the 20.
The Redskins stalled early.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
And we'll have to wait and see what happens here.
Browns up on the Giants by 1.
15-yard line. Portis gets the call on first down and
Nice.
upfield.
Rock Cartwright just bulldozed the
See, now it says sub HB, but it didn't have that before.
Great play by a great fullback.
Peter, what a nice
I don't know what's going on.
into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a
I like having that button there, though.
next.
The Skins will beat the Ravens, I believe. Need to win this one.
Corey Hall made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle.
I didn't catch the Ravens record.
from the arm.
Can we get 1 yard against this 67 defense?
Portis cruises out to the
Yes.
left side and converts the third down.
— 73-yard touchdown pass by Hasselbeck. Oh, here's a good run.
Goodwin is at the 40, eventually runs out.
That's what we like to see.
It will be first down.
On 2nd and short, let's try pass. The Ravens only had 1 win. Okay. Well, next 2nd and short, we'll do a pass then. Should it be a regular pass or play action? If I've been running a lot, I like to go play action.
First down, 10 yards to go. Portis carries it past scrimmage and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Clinton Portis.
Well, it's 2nd and long,
Stingy defense.
so we have to go pass.
On that last play.
And I'll tell you,
We'll try that roll out there.
tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball, and
Good
make
block there.
it was him.
Favre throws a bullet to the flat.
Not sure what that was.
Clinton Portis.
I'm assuming that was the best throw. Let's find out. Are you serious? No way. Favre, what are you doing? That looks like an open pass to me. Right, that's open. Unless that safety's going to come down, and I feel like if you throw that a little bit towards the sideline, that's a pretty good completion.
But couldn't reel in the pass.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Well, maybe even a little shorter. There was some room to run there.
Third down, and this is the 7th.
WE is efficient. Is that a player? I forget. Oh, come on.
Lane hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Number 2 lines up for the punt.
Favre's decision making is questionable sometimes.
Number 2 takes the long snap and punts it away.
What is a fair catch?
Fair catches it.
Usually the AI just takes a hit. Like most of the time, they just stand there and take a hit. But they actually called a fair catch. It's kind of surprising. So we'll try to throw a little bit more blitzes on them.
Falcons are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 21-yard line.
Oof. That was almost room service.
Incomplete.
Walt Harris came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Oh, whatever is efficient. Yeah, I'm not good with the acronyms. A lot of acronyms now. Abbreviations.
Moore airs this one to the left side.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
For a first down and a whole lot more.
My ideal offense is like Jim Mora. You go 12-4 and never win a playoff game. But your running game looks great during the regular season.
First down with the tight end right. Price goes in motion.
Oh, big hit.
The clock continues to run.
Brandon Noble nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the
Backup is playing well for Atlanta.
That's a great job.
Well, he got a little taste of the turf there, so.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, and also
But yeah, he's been doing all right.
and then everybody follows.
Second
He
down.
made a really nice pass a couple plays ago.
Dunn takes his 10th carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
I'm assuming he's a fictional player. There they go with that straight formation again.
Third down, empty backfield.
To play zone here.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Moore is his name.
Fourth down.
Algie Crumpler
With the Revolution helmet.
across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass.
Luckily, we don't have to call a timeout here.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Moore takes the snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 20.
All right, it's only 17 seconds.
Not much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't.
How crazy do we want to get?
The Redskins off
Something towards the sideline.
the clock at 17. Coles grabs the rope right side. The Redskins take their first time out.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's that annoying bug. Luckily, for some reason, the coach mode causes that to happen. And somehow it made it through like 3 or 4 of their games.
Second and 5. Ball at the Redskins, 28-yard line.
Favre zips it to the left sideline.
That was a bad idea. Please don't score. They're going to score.
He's in for the touchdown.
This is why you run it out. Good find there.
Lane picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR.
So what do we do? Assume the rest of this game or play it out?
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Atlanta's defense is definitely overplaying.
Ref gets the signal, and we're set. Feely kicks this one away.
Holland got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off.
Razor Fist Arcade is live. I'll have to watch that later. Sim.
The Redskins were intercepted.
We'll just toss one.
We'll see what happens.
Maybe we get lucky.
We'll start at their own 18-yard line.
Oh my God.
Pushed out at the 21.
All right. Brett Favre getting shook. Okay, 17-10. A lot of L's. Ha 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 is right. So there's the Ravens 2-4. I mean, 5 losses is still not bad in the NFL. It's not like college where, you know, you're pretty much done at 3 or 4. Which is crazy. We're going to simulate this week. And do we have... wide receivers a little weak here on the lower end. Tight ends, pretty bad. Might need at least one better tight end. Defensive tackles are kind of weak. Defensive tackle. Defensive tackle and tight end. Maybe we can find something. I think free agency is still open. Trade Favre for defense and draft a QB maybe. A little bit of the kitchen sink technique there. Their tight ends aren't that great either. Oh, this one has pretty good catching actually. Good route running. Defensive tackle. That's better than one of them that I have. By a little bit. We would run out of money. Trade Favre, huh? What's his contract? His contract is not very big. It only free up about 10 million. I'm not a big fan of losing, but you could big brain it and get a lot of picks in a losing season. I hate losing, as you know, but to be a good GM, you have to make moves. Yeah, it's not quite a losing season yet, but a couple more losses, and that'll get there. I mean, on my, I was playing another Redskins franchise on the Steam Deck. And in that world, I had Ramsey as QB1 because I got rid of Mark Brunell. And I think Ramsey was the original QB2 for the Redskins in this game. And he's only got like a 70-something overall rating. But I actually got to a playoff game with him as a starter. We didn't win, but I think we finished like 9-6, which is still possible. But I mean, the defense does need a little bit of work. Wonder what I could get though. Be curious. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, trades are closed, I think. Yeah, trades are closed. Who's the best player in free agency? Running back? A 76 strong safety. It's Phillip Rivers. Off season more ideal. I can just barely get him. Have to cut someone. God dang it. Free safety. Scoop up Rivers. Guess he's not bad for a 4-year player. But what's his contract? Yeah, I'd have to do something. It'd be too much, I think. Yeah, I don't have the room for it right now. But I want that strong safety. It's gonna make me do all this stuff to get him. Defensive tackle. Strong safety. I mean, jeez. He's my only strong safety and he's a 68. Should probably get rid of him. Maybe not him, but Corey Goodwin. I'll cut Simpson. I don't need him. All right. There's Quincy Carter. Strong safety. So that does a tiny bit, I guess. Why is Smoot all the way down there? He should be... He might have been injured or something. Harris. Got Fowler. Alright. We're going to save. I think I got one more game in me. Either two simmed halves or two halves of two different games or one full game. I don't want to miss too much of that stream that I watch. What do we got here? So I think our rating is going to be a little bit higher now. I had to guess. Defense a little bit higher. I think 2 points higher. So they have a weak defense too, but I don't know. All right. Okay.
Hi, I'm Chris Berman.
Hi, I'm Chris Berman.
For some, it's been a beautiful season. For others, it's been a nightmare. Happy Halloween, everyone. Week 9 of the NFL. I'm Chris Berman.
Week 9.
Last is a winning football team for this one. Baltimore Ravens, Washington Redskins. This ought to be good. Football.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in.
Man, I miss that studio magic.
Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and greetings from
A lot of games just
And with me in the booth, as always, my
can't hit that anymore, you know?
friend, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, I was looking at the team rosters, and both teams
Actually,
explosive return men on their
I'm thinking about getting a dock for the Steam Deck. Because it's actually a really nice console. And just hooking it up to the TV and then like routing it through the capture card might not be a bad idea. Just to have all the saves in one convenient location.
His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
Let's get our side here.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Hall kicks it, and we are underway. Wagner downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, 3 wide. I'd say that's nickel. We'll start with man.
Will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Be back in 5 minutes. Cool.
Munoz snags the missile, and that's good for 6. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up.
Itula Mili.
Unfortunately so. Well, those are some big setbacks up there, but unfortunately, this is to be expected. Players can't spend time worrying about whether they'll get injured. They just have to go out there, play hard, and hope for the best.
Clark has his number called on 2nd down and heads left.
Clark finds the hole on this one and gains some good
Ooh.
yardage. Wow, great blocking on
Number
that.
53 missed that tackle pretty hard.
And they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
1st down, 1 man back.
Bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Oh man, they're slinging it.
Wright makes the catch, but that's not enough for him.
Kyle Bowler. Oh, intercepted. Cut that short.
Fowler knew exactly where the ball was going on that last play. Thanks to some great
Fowler. Was that the guy we picked up? I wonder. Oh, we might have had him already. Yeah, we had him already. A lot of speed on that guy.
His first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Redskins are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 49-yard line. Goodwin carries this one out to the right and moves forward for 7.
Good little run there.
He used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Portis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Kelly Gregg was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the
I feel like Coles might be open on the right side.
Situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
There we go.
Throws it in right side, and they convert on 3rd down.
Brett Favre likes to sit back and then pick them apart. 17-year man out of southern Mississippi, where he learned to keep
Brett
it
Favre.
He's at his best when he stands in the pocket and delivers a well-timed pass.
Goodwin has his number called on 1st down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Ray Lewis with the tackle.
Second down with the tight end.
Ray Lewis. Holy moly.
Tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Mitchell got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Hope Hicks can run past his man.
Favre zings it to the
Nope.
right side, and this one is incomplete.
37. 4th and 10 though. How far are we? It's kind of far for a field goal. It's 35, 6, 7, 47. Yeah.
Number 2 gets
Can we coffin corner it maybe?
Number 2 gets the snap and kicks what will be
It's close.
the Ravens let it bounce out of bounds.
Not the best
at the
bounce, but
14.
it's inside the 20.
Did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Ravens were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 14-yard line. Clark.
Oh, that was a mistake.
No one in front of him. 45. Clark gains.
Clark was in the family on this play, and he had a lot of
That was like in Tecmo Super Bowl when you call the right play on the defense.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers.
Yeah, they popcorned all my guys.
Taylor didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Fowler had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Moeller rifles it out.
Oh, I thought he was in front of that pass.
35, 15, finally gets out of bounds.
Munoz is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football.
First down, just a single receiver on the field.
Hmm.
The Redskins want to talk it over.
We'll call a timeout here. That's not what I want.
First down, goal to go. Right goes in motion.
Don't let him get open over there.
Couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Right. And that one from
Close.
there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch. Second and goal. Ball at the 5.
Clark.
Come on.
Carry on second down, and
Impressive yards on the ground here. Check it out. Boy, that's some nice running. It's all about field vision. And if you can see where you have room to roam, good things happen.
All right.
and a little congratulations from his teammates.
It's well deserved, Dan.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks this one away. Holland catches it back at the 1. Stopped.
Spin move.
Holland was able to find some weak.
The skunk is gone.
Good run back off that kick.
Well, that must smell a little bit better, I would say.
The Redskins stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah, that skunk smell is powerful.
4-yard line. Portis gets the toss and gets past the line. No
What's going on here? That's a touchdown.
30, 25, 10.
Caught the defense sleeping.
He's in for the touchdown.
One play, one touchdown. Let's turn these frowns upside down.
Linton Portis has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge game.
Peter, that will put a touchdown
Boom.
in his stat column.
And that's always nice nice to have him. So far, he's got 75 yards and 1 touchdown.
All right, so just like that, we tie it up. Well, maybe.
Now the extra point and
Yes.
there's the signal and we're ready.
That's about how I expect a 67 or 68
Wagner
defense to handle that.
dragged down at the 18.
Wagner took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out
Yeah.
close to the 20. So it all comes out in the wash on that play.
Trips left.
Ravens get their offense on the field.
Any
and
motion?
start this drive at their own
No.
18-yard line.
It's a draw.
Clark chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
I feel like we should be able to get a stop. Oh, man.
Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Turnover right out of the fingertips.
Got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, empty backfield.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in there dying. Let's watch.
Wagner goes in motion. Bowler throws a heater right sideline.
All right, they miss it.
Zastoodle lines up to punt after the throw.
That'll work in our favor, obviously.
Zastoodle takes the long snap and punts it away. Howard fields the punt at the 42.
The AI just loves getting laid out.
Swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Redskins will start this first play of the drive at their 44-yard line.
Their box looks a little weak.
Portis gets the handoff and heads upfield. Stop at the 49. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Oh, yeah, they got that 3-4.
Portis will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1, and we're all tied.
I was going to call the double post.
Marv gets all of his arms,
Come on.
and it is not reeled in.
So, I mean, they were both open. Although, Coles kind of gets hung up here a little bit. Maybe. I think Favre just missed the throw. I mean, he was open too. God.
Incomplete.
Bobby Taylor did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning. and
Tempted to go for it, but
with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the
not quite there yet.
It'll be fourth down. Number 2 gets the ball and punts it away. Tackled at the 17.
Bobby Taylor got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Ricard goes in motion. Clark picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Jonathan Ogden used all his
Sim Brett not doing it lately.
D and create some room for the runner. I tell you what, when you
Yeah, I don't know if it's Sim Brett or if it's
Ball, and it will be second
just the AI, the QB logic. I don't know. Oh man, we got lucky there.
Bowler throws a bullet to the flat.
Whew.
The reception is made. It is, however, short of the marker. That will bring up fourth down. Zastoodle lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Zastoodle takes the
I was expecting to get like
this one deep.
at least,
Holland fields the deep punt.
you know,
The 27
2 touchdowns by now.
to 31.
Holland got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
Guess we'll go gun.
The Redskins stalled early last drive. And
Seahawks. Was it tied with the Colts?
at the 31-yard line.
Come on. Good blocking.
Across the line and moves forward for 7.
Linton Portis has taken it to the offense, sure enough. But have
You
to
can
trust
say
him.
I favor the middle and the strong side.
Real dangerous as soon as he gets past.
Rams beating up the Saints the second quarter. Oh my God.
Taylor makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Bobby Taylor swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
On second down, they try for
Can we get this first down?
played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure.
Oh, they're going to have to measure it.
His number called on third down. And
What do the Zebras say? First down. Having a few good run plays doesn't sound bad at all.
Williams
Whatever side you're running to.
block in the backfield, but buffed and polished.
Yeah, you need those run plays handy.
that's his second tackle so far. Favre throws a beauty
God
to the
dang
right
it.
side. And it's tipped. Incomplete.
Who caught that? Okay, so he almost intercepted that.
Bobby Taylor managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
And Peter, you have to figure that when GMs draft defensive players with a few extra inches to them, this
Come on, Hicks.
Yeah, you know, back in my day, you'd see
Hicks
guys
to the left.
5'9" back there. But again, that was back in my day.
a different era.
Come on.
Mitchell
Williams is breaking up that play before the receiver even has a shot at it.
Well, to quote you, it's all about patrolling your zone effectively and reading the play.
Man,
well.
Favre is throwing some murder balls.
His trademark phrase.
Touchy. Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call.
Got lucky. Yeah, we've gotten lucky a couple times.
And it will bring up 4th down. Fields the punt at the 21. Stopped at the 23.
Bobby Taylor didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
Let's see.
The Ravens have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 23-yard line. Munoz goes in motion. Clark barges off right guard. And
Running back falls forward to get 2. Got 2 wide.
2nd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Dustin Rogers. Split backfield for the Ravens. There we go. Bye. Room service. Finally. Smoot.
Fred Smoot picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and Stingy is appearing to be the model for their defense.
All right.
Give me the ball.
If the kicker makes this extra point, we're up by a touchdown.
Here's the extra point,
And he doesn't.
he misses it.
Thank you very much. That's 2 missed extra points so far this season.
The kicker's looking for work. Watch this. Whiff. No good. That is embarrassing.
There goes your 80 rated kicker right there.
And we're set. Hall rockets this one deep. Wagner decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free. Runs out of bounds at the 24. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Ravens haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 24-yard line. Clark,
Yeah, we're gonna need some more defensive magic here.
Peter, he can get free in that matchup.
Smoot. Yeah, Smoot's an original player. He starts with the Redskins in this game.
Clark gets the call again and picks up the 1st down.
First down, Ravens.
First down, 1 man down.
Definitely a veteran.
The Ravens take their first time out.
3 wide. Guess that means nickel. And I'll go zone. It's a rollout. Wide open to the sideline.
Munoz made a huge gain and sailed past the mark.
Picture perfect.
That's a big-time play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Oof. That ball looked questionable when he threw it. Was that Smoot again? I forget his number. Oh, it's Morton.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab.
Yeah, that ball looked like... I don't know where that's going.
Of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
Mr. Morton. I think we had him already. Yeah, that's the guy we picked up recently. So we had him already. Alright. Yeah, the defense is getting it done.
The Redskins
Now we need the
are
offense
separation before half, and will start this drive at their 49.
to do something.
Goodwin carries it for the third time and chews up about 4 on the play. Second down with the tight end right.
Oh, he tipped that one.
Tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Brett Favre has had difficulties, to say the least. And now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day.
1 out of 8. Jesus. So we like Wade to the sideline here.
Favre throws a heater.
Oh, we got it.
They get the first on 3rd and long.
Wade has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Should we call this timeout before we lose the half?
Take their second timeout.
No bug, thankfully.
First down, tight end to the left.
Oh, man.
Will fall harmlessly to the ground. And
Yeah, we got those timeouts going.
Bernice Coles had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
Favre zings it to the right side, and it's
Scary.
incomplete.
All right, so we're at the 34. Let me just...
That's his third batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Third down, one man back.
Maybe get a little bit for the field goal. I'm happy with that. And we got nothing.
And that takes them even farther away from the marker. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down and the field goal.
Can we make this?
Hall launches the 52-yard attempt.
No.
It's no good, short of the goalposts.
Aguiar had to use a butterfly net to bring the high snap down. Watch him adjust here. And he got the kick
A
off.
field goal would be fine here.
I gotta think the bad snap was a factor.
I think it goes a little bit farther than I thought.
But he couldn't connect.
We'll see if that has any impact on their momentum going into the second half.
The Ravens offense takes the field with the clock at
Yikes.
Clark takes his 10th carry of the game.
Boom. Oh, they're just going to chuck it down the field. Okay.
Fowler really put some arm behind this one, and
Please catch it. Oh.
incomplete.
How many Redskins does it take to catch a football? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I notice in Sims the kicker we have stink.
And that'll do it for the first
Yeah.
half of this one. The Redskins
I don't know what it is.
13-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman.
Might just have bad ratings. I don't know. But to be like 80 overall, you gotta be pretty good. Might just be the 2K football thing. Bad AI kickers.
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit.
You gotta have
Welcome, everybody,
99.
to the ESPN halftime show. I'm Chris Berman. As we look at the numbers from the first half, and
Look at the rushing yards.
the Redskins should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one. Early in the first quarter, Fowler would come up with the big play to kill a drive because he was able to step.
I think we've had 2 picks, 2 interceptions.
Ravens midway through the first, the ball at their
Or 2 or 3, I think.
Clark is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground.
It's a fair amount of defense for sub 70 defense. Well, they have a sub 70.
The Skins trying to answer back. Skins down by 7. Clinton Portis got the football here. And you know what? This was
There he
all
goes.
individual effort as he broke off a big one. They tie it up.
That'll be on Sports Center,
Ravens middle of the second.
but I'm kind of scared to watch it now.
Awareness here as he gets himself in a position to pick this one off. Touchdown for the Redskins. Ravens down 13.
Portis is showing up.
Morton shows some
Yeah, it's
great
nice to see him run down the field.
himself in a position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins are holding on to a lead 13-7.
Who is it, Wade?
Today's halftime
Portis.
hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far.
7 attempts, 90 yards, 1 touchdown.
So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to
I guess Clinton Portis deserves to be
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to
Boomer's halftime hero.
presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Redskins will receive to
Alright, so
start
we
the
get the
second
ball.
half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 13-7. Let's go down to the field. Holland fields the second half kickoff at the 4. Dragged down at the 24. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Oof. All over him.
Rushes him behind the line at the 20.
Ray Lewis was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle.
Looking for Wade here.
One of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make the play,
Okay.
it's him. Gary Baxter completely breaks up the pass. You know, he owned that zone so clearly. Yeah, I bet he comes in on his days off to repair the turf.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
I went to Harvey's today. It's always good to check it out via internet. Harvey's. Is that like a food place? I have no idea. Oh, that's interference.
Incomplete.
Harvey's. You'll have to remind me what that is.
Terrence McGee draws a flag here from some aggressive coverage. You can't be that physical with a receiver and get...
We'll take that 15.
First down from the shotgun. Goodwin has his number called on first down and picks up a couple.
Okay, a little something there. Not really. Yeah, I don't know what Harvey's is. It sounds like a Canadian fast food place. Oh, don't catch that. He caught it. But a flag. Will the ref save us? Yes.
Terrell Suggs just clips his man here. Watch how he does it. Yep, there's the block in the back. You can't do that. That's a clipping penalty.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll take that. Pretty blatant. Yes, Canadian burger chains. Popular in Canada. And burger, also very good. Oh, wait. Oh, they still get the ball. Never mind. Dang it. Yeah, Harvey's. Is that like McDonald's level or Red Robin level? I mean, Red Robin is not fast food necessarily, but it is a burger place. It's like that Fuddruckers, you know, a quarter of the way to being like gourmet.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Taylor goes in motion.
Honestly, Fuddruckers kind of tastes better than some fancy burger joints I've been to.
Takes this one way out left and rambles for about 5.
Alan Ricard.
And it's like
Yards by staying
half the price.
blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
Never had Red Robin. Never heard of Red Robin, or I've actually never been to a Red Robin. But I feel like it's like a slightly better Fuddruckers. I mean, you've had to have heard of Fuddruckers.
Throws right past the
Or maybe not.
and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
A nice gain, and they easily convert.
Maybe Fuddruckers is as
That was a good call.
unknown in Canada as bagged milk is here in the States. I have no idea. I know, I don't know what Harvey's is like, but I know Fuddruckers lets you top your own burger, which is nice. I usually put nothing on the burger. I might put like 1 or 2 slices of tomato and that's it. I just dip the hamburger in ketchup. It's pretty good like that. Not even cheese or anything. It's because like the meat and the bread together are just good on their own. That I don't really like a messy hamburger. Like the mushroom Swiss kind of burgers that just have a little bit too much on them. It's a pain to eat, you know. They might still be good, but if I need if I need a fork and knife to eat a hamburger, I don't want to eat a casserole, you know. Never went to Fuddruckers, but I remember you saying something about them. They're pretty much closing now. It's kind of sad. I remember going to one. I think it's still open, or maybe not. But it was kind of unique because it had a lot of like 50s things inside, like the old vintage gasoline pumps and the old oil brands, plates all over the wall. It was kind of a cool place. It was really unique because I'd been to other Fuddruckers, and they weren't anything like that.
Norris made contact on that play after a fair catch.
But they were. It was a cool place,
He got the call for interference. You just can't do that.
and it's just kind of sad seeing them close. You know.
The Redskins were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here.
I think.
We'll start at their own.
I don't know. They were probably trending downward anyway, but
Goodwin carries it for the 6.
the pandemic probably didn't help at all. You choose the toppings Subway style at Harvey's. But do you ask someone to do it, or can you do it yourself? Because Fuddruckers, they just give you the hamburger and they're like, you do the rest. They had like basically what amounts to a salad bar, but toppings.
And that will bring up 3rd down.
And their fries were pretty good too. They weren't quite fries, they were more like potato wedges, which I liked. Heavily seasoned.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Heavily seasoned. Maybe a little bit too seasoned. What am I doing, man? Please get him. Oh.
Gary Baxter picks off the ball, and he's going all the way.
Let's play. Was there a better option? Portis. The tight end. Right there, he's open. I mean, I know he's a primary receiver, but come on. Oh, it wasn't even to Wade. That was to Coles? You gotta be kidding me. Portis wide open over there. Read coverage 88. Yeah, right. Pass accuracy is kind of low, but $50 Styles burgers. Well, the place, well, it was definitely 50s because they had the gas pumps, and they also had portraits of Elvis and other rock and roll artists of the time. I thought that's what all Fuddruckers were like,
They're all tied up now, and that
but
is a
apparently not.
touchdown.
And now they have a
It was a
chance
cool
to
place.
up on top.
They had cool booths you could sit in,
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
and they placed the toppings. Okay. No. Fuddruckers, they just tell you to do it yourself, which I kind of prefer anyway.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
87 was open. Yep.
Holland fields the kickoff at the 1. Brought down
Just gotta be. I feel like I have to be a little bit more careful with the
Run back after the catch. Good job.
primary receiver thing, but it wasn't even the primary receiver. It was Coles. Wade was the primary receiver on that play.
The Redskins offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 28-yard line. Portis gains 5 on the
We're gonna have to win with another field goal.
2nd down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens with a small lead, 14-13.
This is looking a lot like the first game against the Eagles.
Second down from the I. Portis gets the call.
There we go.
Second down and rambles for about 5.
Mitchell brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some game there, but not enough.
Please give me that inch.
Don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
Find those inches.
Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Portis picks up a yard.
Just barely.
And they will move the chains.
Terrell Suggs.
Lewis tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Ray Lewis was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the back.
Let's see about this
Peter, he's been
outside post.
side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's
Throw it.
got 17.
God.
Suggs gets the sack at the 34.
Terrell Suggs sailed through unblocked.
And he was probably covered. You'd have to have one hell of a rainbow pass to get it to this tight end. Which you could have done. He's definitely open. It's like touchdown level open.
For the sack. Man, the O-line couldn't have made it easier if they drew him a map to the quarterback and, packed a lunch for him or something.
All right.
2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Portis is doing well. Well, the passing game is dragging us down.
Marv really rifles this
Oh, look at that.
and it's
Spoke too soon, I guess.
25. Finally stopped at the 12. It will be first down.
Good read for a change.
Brett Favre lived dangerously on that play with a pass into double coverage, but the throw was on target. What a pass.
A very accurate pass downfield, their first successful long ball of the game.
I expect to see them get a little more out of their long game in the second half.
Okay, so we're inside the 20.
Portis gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Second down coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Come on.
Portis gets the call.
Nice block. It's first down.
Stop at the 1. It'll be first and goal.
Lots of scoring opportunities right here, Dan. Excellent back, a sure-handed receiver, and an accurate quarterback.
Come on. Missed the blocks.
Tim back at the 2.
Rashad Moore was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for that matter.
Run the clock down.
The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Probably should.
Good one. Ravens take their first time.
Oh, now they take the timeout.
Portis will get the carry.
There we go.
Down, and it's the go-ahead touchdown.
Got to take that fullback through the gap.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not
Can we
bad
please
offense so far.
make this extra point?
For him, Dan, he's that kind of player.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Probably should have just gone for 2, actually. Now, can the defense hold is the question.
And we're ready. Ball booms a beauty here. Wagner decides to take it out of the end zone. Runs out at the 23. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Ravens start this drive of the game doing well in their own.
Rams in a shootout with the Saints.
151. Bowler throws a heater right sideline, and the ball is caught at the 27. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, we've got some notable injuries this season. Teams are doing their best to put their best team on the field each week, but the injuries are piling up. There's no
All right, the defense has to do something here.
in your roster and just hope for the best.
Second down, both tight ends left. Smooth tips it away.
Okay.
Coverage incomplete. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:43. Bowler makes the pass.
Oof.
Tip.
I bet they're not happy about that.
Fourth down.
Jeremiah Trotter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Oh, there it is.
Incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
I'm surprised they threw it.
Fowler gets a hand on this one.
We only had a 7-man box,
Play D.
They had the right idea there, going
or a 6-man box, actually. Not even that. We were nickel. Yeah, I would have ran against that all day. '83 is open over there. Hell, 39 probably could have done something. Yeah. Well, all passing calls.
for it, trying to put the ball in the end zone, but they
Yeah, they're probably scared about taking too much time off the clock.
Time the house wins and they turn it over.
the Redskins offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second.
Now we just gotta worry about not fumbling.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Sim the next game if the Skins win this one. Try to get 4 and 5.
Way out right, and he's stopped. The Ravens take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:26. Portis gets the ball and falls loose. They get it back.
It's like the game knew.
Number 87 is going to keep his
Field goal is
hands up
ideal.
and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control.
Well, we're gonna find out.
And then the field goal unit is
40 yards.
Well, Dan, they're not going to hurry here, and there's really no reason to.
Looks like he got it.
Much time as possible.
Yep.
This one is up and in.
size kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but
Right down the middle.
very pleased to pull it off.
Maybe he's got bad consistency. I don't know.
Signal, and we're set. Hall kicks this one away. Wagner fields it all the way back at the 1. Knocked out of bounds at the 20.
They still have a minute.
Wagner was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Ravens start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:05.
Oh, they got that one. Oh, crap. It's okay.
25, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
They might go. They'll probably kick the extra point. They're gonna go for the onside though.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Let's not get screwed here.
Side kick. Stover bounces it up.
Oh, it bounces.
Gets it off the box.
Poof.
The 46. Dragged down at the 45.
Phillips wasn't going to let a miracle happen on this onside. It comes his way and then gets his hands around it to put the offense out on the field.
It's probably a good onside kick as you can get, bouncing off people's hands. That was close. It was all over that Ravens player. All right, let's get out of here with the win. Jesus.
Side kick was the right play there. How about you?
No question about it, my friend. Not a lot of time to get the job done, but they can stop the clock 3 times with their timeouts.
That helpless feeling of getting in victory formation and all you can do is watch. So who do the Redskins play after this game? I have no idea. I don't think I even looked. But I'd say there's a decent shot to get to 4-5. There it is. 0 crib credits.
The Redskins come out on top 23-21.
Good stuff, 41.
This is Dan Stevens saying goodbye.
Yeah, he caught it in that mosh pit. Okay. See this post-game show.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN
75 passing yards.
show. I'm Chris Berman. The
Hey, if that's what it takes to win, we'll take it.
putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Williams was in the right place at the right time as his interception.
A lot of
was a
interceptions.
momentum shifter. Ball at their own 21.
9-7 is the goal.
Would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Ravens. The Skins, after getting an interception, Skins behind by 1. Lavernius Coles came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real
See,
estate.
passes like that,
They take
it's like,
the
yep,
lead of the half and go up
that's
by
why you got
6.
Brett Favre.
The Skins have it after a turnover on
But,
down.
I mean,
John Hall
you saw all the crappy decisions that he made.
Snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. A 44-yard field goal. Skins out in front, 23-14. Clark emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A